Hey guys, this is a long time coming. Mike here from Sell Your Service. I'm going to go over how we use the Marketing Funnel in a Box blog posts. This is a resource that you can pick up through Sell Your Service. Some people have got access to this. If you're a game plan member, you've got access to this as well, or you can buy this for a one-off price. Almost basically, the Marketing Funnel in a Box is every single piece of content that your business needs to put a marketing automation funnel, including the content, on your website, on your agency website. It includes 5 blog posts, okay, so 5 high quality, well-written blog posts. It includes lead magnets for 3 different areas: for traffic checklists, for a Twitter process, and for the email marketing course. It includes the landing page copy for the different lead magnets. It includes the thank you pages for the different lead magnets. It also includes the email copy to kind of nurture people through the process, as well as the actual sales letter. So a sales letter for a Splinter product. It includes the Splinter product as well, which is a course. It's a presentation course on how basically how people can make money through their website, so you can sell that to your customers. And we've also got a bunch of examples here on the page inside the members area. You can access all of this. However, the one thing we haven't really covered is the blog post. And people have been asking for this, and I've been putting it off, which is absolutely not right. So I want to go over this now. When we click here to access the blog posts, it opens up a Google Doc. Okay, so we have an SEO traffic blog post. We also have, I might even have to skip down like this, a websites blog post, like how to build websites. And the idea is you can take all of these blog posts, you can copy them, you can record them, you could do video, do whatever you want with them, okay? But I want to go over a high level first. We have on websites, so how to make money through a website, how to properly build and design a website. Now, these are, again, for your agencies to send to your customers. We have an email marketing blog post, so an introduction to email marketing and how businesses can use it, how your customers can use it. We have one on content creation, so how to create killer content. And finally, we have one on social media, so building social accounts and generating customers through social media. Now, the first kind of thing that people raise to me is, if the blog posts are all the same, isn't that really bad for my SEO? Doesn't Google hate that? And you're absolutely right. I'm not suggesting that you take this as is. And frankly, if you did, it wouldn't make any sense, because we have a lot of fill in the blank stuff here. Like, we here at business are not interested in pumping out any old content. So the first thing you need to do, what we're going to do is I'm going to take this SEO traffic blog post, for example, and copy this. And I'm going to create a new document just so we can edit it. Now, you would probably do this inside WordPress, but I'm just going to do this here and now. Now, I've not published these, and a lot of people have. A lot of people have published like their version of it. First of all, have a quick read through it. The way that we outline this is a pretty standard content format. You can see that the word count is about 1,300 words. They're pretty decent quality. They're pretty meaty. They're not massive, but they're also not kind of cheap 400-page word website blog posts. We give a quick introduction here where we go over the promise and the problem here. So we go over like why they should read this, why this is interesting content. We talk about why kind of it doesn't work and why SEO does work and why it's so important. We talk about where most people go wrong, so where most of your customers are going wrong. This, to me, is the most key part of the entire blog post, to be honest, like shaking it up and saying to them, look, you've currently been doing it like this. That's wrong. And then we basically go through a process on how to actually do it ourselves. We end up with a summary on the actual blog post. So, say, look, the truth about SEO is writing content, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then finally, we have a takeaway on, look, if you're not sure where to start, if you're serious about getting more traffic from your SEO, then you need to check out our SEO audit. Or you could say, check out our traffic lead magnet traffic checklist, which we've got as a lead magnet here. You can access that traffic lead magnet. So you've got a lot of different options. After you've read through that and got an overview of it, you're probably going to see that it's done clearly in my writing style, and that's fine. It's kind of designed to, because I wrote it, and you need to go through this and rewrite it in how you want to say it. Now, you don't have to rewrite every single sentence. You don't even have to restructure it. What I've done is, for example, I think it's really good to have an introduction, have your promise that you're going to say, look, this isn't a regular blog post. We're not interested in pumping out any old content. You need traffic to go to your website, and it's no secret that optimizing your website traffic is a fantastic way to go. So how to, generate traffic through SEO. If you then click on these links here, take one quote and one statistic that I've already found for you on SEO that you could, I mean, there's billions on this page, and input that as a quote. Now there's so many here that no one's going to have the same one. Like no one's, don't worry about that. Find one that's interesting to you. You don't even have to use the ones that are on this page. You know, you could use absolutely anything you want and link back to these particular documents. We then talk about the key takeaways. There's even a few like spelling errors and typos, I think, in some of these documents. So you're going to have to go through them. And wherever it says quote or statistic, take another quote, take another statistic, and paste those in to break up the content. See here, got another quote. For example, I write something like 1.5 million people a month search for the term shoes. Even if you captured 1% of that search market, that's 1,500 clicks. You might want to reword that and restructure it in a way that kind of, it sounds like something that you would write. I'm quite chatty, quite casual. I think I'm quite salesy, not in a sleazy way, I don't think, but I'm quite salesy in the way I write content. So you want to go through it. You also have things like location and business industry. If you've got a particular niche that you go after, for example, we don't have a location based, but we do have, we go after, course creators. So we might say, look, course creating based industries or course creating industries. But if I was doing this for my local agency, I might say Devon based small businesses or Devon based tourism businesses or Devon based hotels might capture your immediate geographic ranking. So I'm just trying to make it specific. There we go. Genius is misspelled there. So there's a lot of stuff that you can go through and go over. Now, like I said, it's 1,300 words. So it's not a huge amount. It's actually not a massive amount of content for you to go over, rewrite a little bit, just spend a bit of time on it. And the idea is you can then publish these 5 blog posts. So you could do this in a day and have them set up, and they could just punt once a week, give yourself a month and a bit worth of leeway, and use the lead magnets at the end. Use the lead magnets here and check out the landing page copy to take some of the conversion copy here on getting people to sign up using a blog post. So you could have 5 blog posts and have maybe the traffic checklist for the SEO one and for the website one, have the email marketing one for the email marketing, and have the customer follow-up one and the social media one for the Twitter process. And the idea is basically, if someone has clicked on one of these blog posts, we can then begin to remarket landing pages to them, or you can just send them straight to the landing page. So that's basically how we're using these blog posts. Go through them like this. Pieces here that's just, I've been typing this up and over time just haven't checked over it. Something else that I haven't really seen anyone do with these yet is just record a video. So just read this through as a script and then find a bunch of stock images and use a program like Camtasia or Movie Maker. Your phone could even do this. We just upload a bunch of stock images and just have this as a presentation, just a video that goes out, and then you've got 5 videos. You could put this all together as one book. This is your content. You do whatever you want with it. If you wanted to put this together, rewrite it, and have it as a book, an ebook that you can give away, that's absolutely fine with me. It's 100% your content. You do what you want. Now, we also have 100 more blog post ideas here that you can access, which is basically kind of 100 things that agencies should have written about or should write about for their website or digital marketing company. We've got that available, so you can go through that as well. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to sign off. I hope that was useful for anyone who was watching. And of course, ask any questions inside the Facebook group or use the comment section below to ask any questions. Bye now.